How are you all doing this evening? So, this is a challenge that I found out about from Joey's over at Joey's Trains, and it's Run Your MPC Lionel Train Set Challenge. And unfortunately, I don't have a complete original set, but I have a fair collection of MPC era Lionels, and it turns out I managed to fit the bulk of them into one train, which I was not expecting, actually. Um, so anyway, as a lot of you know, the MPC era of Lionel lasted from 1970 to 1987, so everything you see on this train dates in that time period. So, we'll start with a locomotive. I'm not exactly sure what year this came out, but I think it was around 1978. So it's a little Santa Fe 040. So if you saw my, you'll recognize this engine if you've seen my video on my locomotive fleet. And you'll probably recognize a lot of these freight cars too, because I've detailed them in previous videos. But this is a surprisingly strong little engine. And I managed to pull this entire train with it earlier. So hopefully we can do that again without it derailing or whatever. So, anyway, moving on. This is a recent acquisition. I got it about a week ago at a little junk shop. And it's from 1987. It's a beautiful Milwaukee Road tank car. And this is the heaviest car I have, so it's up front for that reason. And moving on is this Pennsylvania Railroad Famous American Railroad Series covered hopper from 1984. And then moving on is this nice looking DuPont Chemical car from 1976. And on from there is this Southern Pacific gondola from 1979. And I'm going to pull the train up just a little bit. We can move on. Nice and slow. Yeah, by the way, that's an MPC era switch. Okay, yeah, we were at the gondola. So up next we have this gondola, this lovely Santa Fe gondola from 1980. And this Bayline boxcar, also from 1980. And here's a Baltimore and Ohio automobile car from 1973. And a Monon boxcar from 1972. And, well, let's move her up a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. There's the Santa Fe gondola from 1985. And this beautiful, one of my all-time favorite cars, Rutland boxcar from 1972. And last but not least, this Santa Fe caboose from 1983. And I think most of these cars have their originals. I think one or two that don't have an original box, but most of them have their original boxes. And here's the B&O automobile car. Yep, that's much more basic, but the some of the later ones, like this is the caboose box, a little more elaborate design. So, yep, made in America. Don't see that anymore, sadly. Anyway, so let's give her a run and see if we can pull it off. But like I said, this engine is pretty rugged. Sorry the camera's wobbling around too much. Give her a little more juice. Yeah, what do you know? Yes, seems to be handling it just fine. Let's get a close-up. Yep. Well, that's it. So yeah, sorry, this I don't have a tripod or anything, so this is just kind of wobbling around. So anyway, that's it. So happy Christmas if I don't talk to y'all before then. Have a good one.